You're watching 11 Alive Morning News. 11 minutes of nonstop news starts now.
Kicking off your 11 minutes of nonstop news with a quick check of your weather and traffic.
All right, grab the umbrella, Chesley, as they head out the door.
Yeah, you're going to need that, especially for this afternoon, more so for this afternoon. This morning, we're starting off with low-level cloudiness. This is a live look here at noon, and you can see where we have the fog. It's patchy, not very widespread, but you'll be driving in and out of it. You can see where we have those darker spots there. That's where the fog is more dense. So I just showed you the Noonan area. You can see that's just west of Peachtree City. Peachtree City, by the way, you got 10 miles visibility, so that's excellent visibility. You're down to 1 mile over toward Covington, 2 miles visibility in Atlanta, 1 mile visibility in Gainesville. You can see that dense fog over there as well. So be careful as you're driving in and out, folks. Got a front up here to the north. That will move into the area later on this afternoon and will bring us a little better chance for some rain, but we'll be dry at least for our morning commute. Other than the fog, we shouldn't have any issues weather-wise out there. Temperature starting off in the 70s. It's muggy out there right now. We'll get up to 91 for your afternoon high temperature today.
Hey boy, the news at 285 is already back open ahead of schedule is something great to wake up to this morning.
Yeah.
That was because of a lot of work overnight. They had to do a lot of repairs after that fire and crash.
Yeah, definitely relieved our morning commute. Molly Oak has more on how crews got the road ready to handle your morning commute as you head out.
After thousands of drivers were stranded for hours yesterday, all lanes of I-285 at Ashford Dunwoody Road reopened this morning. Overnight, GDOT crews worked to repave the fire-damaged parts of the road and repair utility lines that span the interstate. Yesterday afternoon, a 4-vehicle fiery crash shut down parts of the interstate. Dunwoody police say a driver heading westbound tried to go around a vehicle stopped in traffic, causing a chain reaction crash, including a tractor-trailer catching fire. Police say no one was seriously hurt, but they are investigating and deciding whether to charge any of the drivers involved.
Your time now is 6:51, sticking with your 11 minutes of nonstop news.
Today there's going to be a vigil for the 7-year-old girl who was killed at a family gathering. Atlanta police say Ava Phillips was shot and killed Saturday at Campton Vantage Apartments. Her vigil will be at the complex at 7 tonight. Police continue their search for a second suspect in her death. They're looking for Deshaun Collins. Police arrested Kamika Springfield on Monday.
More than 24 alleged gang members are now facing charges in Fulton County as part of the district attorney's crackdown on crime. A 94-page indictment claims some of the suspects targeted celebrities, even influencers, for burglaries and home invasions. The DA's office says nearly 20 are in custody. At least 5 are still on the run as of this morning.
A judge has ordered Governor Brian Kemp to testify in the Fulton County investigation surrounding possible election interference. However, he does not have to appear until after the November election. Prosecutors say they want to ask the governor about Brad Raffensperger's call with then-President Trump, as well as his own contacts with Trump and his allies following the election.
Delta pilots across the nation are getting ready to picket ahead of the Labor Day holiday weekend. Now, there's a planned protest this Thursday at 7 airports, including at Hartsfield-Jackson. Now, this is video of a protest just held in June, and pilots say they want to send a message to Delta management that it's time for a new contract. Continuing your 11 minutes of nonstop news, President Biden is expected to address gun violence and public safety today in Pennsylvania. Now, when the president travels, he is expected to talk about his Safer American plan, which includes a ban on assault-style weapons. The White House says he plans to use today's visit to call out Republicans for opposing that ban. Both parties worked to pass gun safety legislation earlier this year, but the president has said repeatedly that more needs to be done.
Busy days are ahead for Atlanta's airport as we gear up for the Labor Day holiday. Hartsfield-Jackson officials say Thursday, September 1st and Friday the 2nd will be the busiest days to leave town. Monday, the busiest day to come home. The travel app Hopper predicts nearly 13 million people will travel from a U.S. airport over the Labor Day weekend. More than 700,000 of them will leave from Atlanta.
NASA's big space mission is on hold for now. This morning, Tom Costello has the details on when Artemis 1 could finally be ready for takeoff.
Good morning. We are watching and waiting to see what mission managers say about that engine that apparently had problems during the launch attempt on Monday, and that's why they scrubbed. Now, there are 4 rocket engines at the bottom of the Artemis fuel tank right down here. 4 of them, and they all come from the former space shuttle program. All of them flew on shuttles. The number 3 engine, which flew on 6 shuttle flights, is giving them problems. Actually, it's not getting cold enough. So it may not be a problem with the engine. It may be a fuel flow problem that isn't keeping that engine cold enough. They need it cold to have a good liftoff. If they can diagnose and fix the problem, Artemis could lift off on Friday if the weather cooperates. We're going to get into all of that, what mission managers are saying about the chances for a liftoff coming up on Today.
And if not, they got to wait till Monday. All right, here we go. Our forecast by noon today calls for temperatures to be right around 83 degrees. We'll have partly sunny skies by then. I think it'll be fine if you're going to be eating your lunch outside. Now, once we get past 2 o'clock, that's when we can expect to see a few hit or miss showers in the area. Temperatures by 3 will be at 89 degrees. You're looking at a few isolated thunderstorms around as well. By 6 o'clock, that will start to come to an end for us. Temperatures down to 85.
Very active morning.
Man, I'll tell you.
Yes.
I'm exhausted.
I can tell. Doing good,
Get a
though.
cup of coffee. The rest of us will stick around,
Maybe a
watch
nap.
the Today Show. Look at those clouds over the city. Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you back here tomorrow morning.